You've talked about your children. What was it like being a parent when they were younger, and has that changed now that they're older?
Well, yeah, life changes, and the key to parenting is to be parenting to the child you have, not the child you think you should have.
Mm.
And so, at different ages, the children need different things from you, and your spouse needs different things. And so, I'm not. I didn't always get that right, but we worked that out together because life is a journey together. In fact, we called our church Journey Church because of that. That life's a journey, and so in each phase, what children need, or what a teenager needs, or a young adult needs, and an adult needs, it's different relationship stages, and so that's been a big part of our life too, and it's been a great joy for us. And we've been very fortunate, they've all been well and healthy and that sort of thing. And we've had friends who've had some really difficult challenges with their kids through no fault of their own, maybe through illness or just some misunderstandings that have happened. And so, we spend a lot of time now just speaking into different people's age and stage of life, and encouraging them, equipping them, strengthening them, and also to particularly with younger people, but older people too, don't forget your passion. Work in your gifts, work in your abilities. Know what your personality is. I often think of shape, the word shape, SHAPE, which can represent S for spiritual, what's having that relationship with God, the H for your heart, your passions, if you like, the A for your abilities. What's your skills? What do you bring to the table? What do you love doing? And your P for personality. Some people are more people. Some people are more task people. Some people like loud. Some people like quiet. Know your personality and know other people's personalities. There's no wrong personality. It's just about supporting that. But the last one is E, and that's your experiences. And it's one thing to say, well, I can learn from my good experiences, but we also learn from our hard experiences, from the dark times, and learning and responding and getting through those things, but also learning how to be a help to others. Sometimes our greatest impact is going to be the places of pain in our life. And as Stephanie and I said, we've the loss of a child, the for the mental health journey, that sort of thing. I was just talking with someone the other day who's struggling a bit, and so we were able to share our story, and sometimes it's from our pain that the greatest help comes. So, if someone was to give me ask, what do you need, and somehow it's a lot of people seem to be asking that. We're both pastors now of a church, and 60% of our church is under 30. So there's a lot of younger people finding their way in the world, and they ask, how do you do marriage? How do you do family? How do you do life? What's the best decision? And the first thing I would say is get to the source. Consider following Jesus Christ. Consider asking Him to reveal Himself to you. And once we get connected with our Creator, we find out more about what we're meant to be. And I think the second one is to be part of community. We've got our family, we've got our friends, but to be part of a Christian community as well. I'd encourage you to check that out. And make sure, we all need at least 5 people in our life who we could really talk to if things are difficult. So community is really important. But the last thing is cause, our purpose, and to know what your purpose is, and to be a person who's not just after the dollar, or taking a job because it's got a lot of money. That might be helpful for your family or necessary for your family, but also what your family and the people you love most need from you is, and from me, is for us to be fully alive, to be in our passion and in our area, and to be present. I've found the power of presence. I'm only here because people were truly present to me. Don't be the person at the party who's talking with someone and trying to look for someone else more interesting to talk to. Be present to people, be present to yourself. And there's nothing like showing up If you want to make a difference, you've got to show up, you've got to be there and be the best that you can be for that situation and those people. So that's what we've learned a lot. And, you know, there's great hope in that, and my faith informs that. But, you know, it's suffice to say we're in a time of great disruption now. And I think post-COVID and, you know, there's a war in Europe and tension in the Asian area, Asia Pacific area. But we, you know, the Bible says, look, even if the mountains give way, God's still faithful, and there's hope and there's purpose. And sometimes the shaking, I'm not saying God sends it, but I do think God can use that, and we can grow in that and actually work out what's most important in life, and focus on those things. And there is hope, there is purpose, and I truly believe the best is yet to come. So that's what I say.
Thanks for watching this short clip of Life Bursts. Make sure that you hit the subscribe, like, and follow button. And for more, head to rawcut.com.au.